Can we just take a second here to ask why? Why did it take so long to get one Black Widow movie? She's one of the most badass Avengers, and I'm pretty sure that she has the most appearances in the MCU. Maybe we'll double check that. Who has most appearances? Really? Okay, I was wrong. She's had 8 appearances, okay? There's a few other people that have more appearances than her. Whatever. You get my point. She kicks the most ass without any powers. And before she got a single movie, Captain America got 3 movies, Iron Man got 3 movies, Thor got 3 movies, the Hulk got 2 movies, I guess, and Hawkeye got... Anyway, I'm just saying this movie is like 5 years too late. They only gave ScarJo this movie after her character already died in Endgame. And that sucks. It's not fucking cool, Marvel. It's not fucking cool. So, this movie takes place right after Civil War. Remember how Black Widow decided to finally help Captain America by electrocuting the Black Panther? Yeah, that made her a fugitive of the law. So now she's on the run from General Ross. That's the only thing timeline-wise that commits Black Widow to Civil War. If you just pluck out that detail of General Ross coming after her, then you could stick this anywhere in the last 10 years. And they should have. Meanwhile, her sister, played by Florence Pugh, she works for the Red Room. Do you remember the Red Room? It's not a good place. It's a bad place. She has an epiphany, decides to abandon the Red Room. Sisters meet up. They got nothing going on in their lives right now, so they decide to take down the Red Room by getting the old family back together. And shit gets Marvel. Obviously, this is ScarJo's movie. She is awesome. She's been playing this character since 2010, so you could say she's got this shit locked down. This is probably the last time we're going to see this character, and I think ScarJo knows that, so she played it out to perfection. The nice thing is that we finally get to dip into her history. We get to fill in those gaps from becoming a lethal world-class assassin to becoming an Avenger. We also get to see some emotional moments that were really nice to see from the Black Widow. ScarJo handled it perfectly. Almost as if she was prepared for this role in her own movie for like 10 years. Florence Pugh was absolutely delightful. She's Nat's long-lost sister. Turns out she took a similar path to her older sibling. Now she wants to take some good old revenge and save her friends from the Red Room. Per usual, Florence Pugh was great. She brought a lot of good sarcastic humor to the movie that I didn't expect, and it kept me laughing. I'd be more than happy to see this character as like the next Black Widow, but we'll see what happens. The mother of these girls is played by Rachel Weisz. Within this family unit, she's like the brains of the operation. She's a scientist amongst other things. And now, reflecting back, I'm like, is she a super genius? She's good. I wish that I got more of her character because I find her quite interesting and I just wanted more. Okay, David Harbour is in this. He's the father figure of this little fucked up family. He is the Red Guardian, who's the Russian version of Captain America. The Russians did succeed at creating a super soldier. That was him. He's been in prison for like 20 years. And he's out now. He's ready to kick some ass. Okay, David Harbour is still on my shit list for how bad he fucked up Hellboy. But he's very good in this. We're starting to take those steps in the right direction to get him off my shit list. Very fun character. It's good to have a strong guy in the group. I think they missed out on an opportunity for a post-credit scene that could have been very funny, but whatever. This movie was the bomb. This movie's the bomb. All around, it's a great time. I'd say that it aligned with Captain America Winter Soldier more than anything else, and that is one of my favorite MCU movies. It's a spy thriller that has fun action, badass characters, and a solid story. There were more twists and turns than I expected, which is always a good thing. The family dynamic between these characters is honestly fucked up, and watching them piece it back together was very rewarding. I like the villain. He's more ominous than anything else, but I like the deep history with the Red Room and the threat that they actually pose globally. The Red Room is an interesting evil thing, and it certainly is separate from Hydra, and I like that too. If I had to nitpick anything, it would be, why didn't you make this movie earlier? You could have stuck it anywhere in the last like 5-7 years of movies. That would have added more depth to the Black Widow character, and it would have had more significance when she died, now that you know who she's left behind. And then there's just a few handheld camera shots that I found unnecessary. I get why they use handhelds so they can like put us into the action, but I don't like shaky cam. I find it distracting, and when they're not using it for action scenes, I don't know why they're using it at all. It's very Zack Snyder-y, guys.
Why not?
Most of you will probably not even notice. That's it. I think this is an awesome one-off Marvel movie. It was a blast, and it was so much fun to watch, and I'd be happy to see it again. I will be happy to see it again. I'm definitely gonna see it again. Okay? See ya! Subscribe! Okay, listen. If this is a throwaway Black Widow movie that fills in the gaps of her past, then why not give us one scene of Wolverine training Natasha? Oh, you didn't know? Yeah. In the comic book series Wolverine Origins, Wolverine trains Black Widow when she's a child. Marvel owns Fox. This is the only Black Widow movie. Just throw Wolverine in there. Fuck it. I just want to nerd out. Will someone please let me geek out? Please!
Why not?